Hey thrill seekers, welcome to today's episode where high-speed action and pure excitement collide. Get ready to experience heart-stopping chases, mind-blowing stunts, and the most intense moments captured on Dashcam. Let's crank up the adrenaline. On April 5th, 2024, Clayton County Sheriff's Office units stopped a driver for exceeding the posted speed limit. When instructed to exit the vehicle, the driver failed to comply and fled the scene, leading to a pursuit.
What's the traffic condition?
Maybe that in front I was thinking about. Plate 6, what is your charges? Traffic charges, who's one of those guys when you need to pull it out? So give us your location, speeds, traffic condition.
How's it going to call it?
The suspect sped through gas stations and parking lots, trying desperately to lose sight of the trooper. Despite the reckless driving, the trooper stayed hot on his tail, doing everything he could to bring the chase to a swift end.
Bring up the street name.
As the trooper closed in on the suspect's vehicle, the driver attempted to ram the patrol car, but lost control instead, crashing straight into a tree.
What is it? What is it? Right now! Hands! Put your hands up! Put your hands up!
The suspect was removed from the vehicle and arrested, taken into custody without further incident, bringing this wild chase to a dramatic end.
Moving in, they're in! Move in!
On October 28, 2022, the vehicle was linked to an armed carjacking after the suspect stole screwdrivers and gloves from a Home Depot store. The juveniles then attempted to steal another vehicle before leading police on a high-speed pursuit.
Going past the front entrance of Home Depot here. One pedestrian, they're back in the store. They're now back northbound in the lot. Looking for the main entrance of the 124. They're going back south. They're going to go out the wrong way on Capitol. Going through the grass to Capitol. Right on them. They're looking to go east, across all traffic. Stand by, they're going west.
After circling the Home Depot parking lot, the suspects exited and hit the road, driving recklessly through heavy traffic.
Potentially, and go back east on Capitol. Back east on Capitol. Occupied by 5, but that looks like 2 females, 3 black males, hoods up. Right on them, lane 3, speeds 55.
106, I have a third spot behind me. I will take a 4th.
Put up the stop traffic at 128.
The area of Capitol and Mason.
All right, they're eastbound, westbound lanes. Light traffic here. They're coming up to 124. They're slowing drastically. Corrected themselves. They are now eastbound.
As the suspect drove into oncoming traffic, the trooper faced heavy traffic at a red light and had to follow suit. The suspect gained some distance, but after a few minutes, the trooper was right on his tail.
East on Melvina. They got tires going down, tires going down. Again, 5 to 6 in the car. We're back north on 9-2. Slowed for the red, we're through the red. Speed's about 55. Again, tires going down. Black Hyundai Sonata, Illinois plates. Occupied by 5 or 6. We're still northbound. Looks like they got left side tires are down. Speed 75, crossing home.
06, are we back?
Affirmative.
All right, they're northbound, southbound lanes, intentional here. Very slow coming up to Congress. All right, we corrected ourselves. Still northbound from Congress. I'm right on them. Left side tires look down. Rear bumper's falling off.
Spike strips had been deployed earlier, causing the suspect to slow down and eventually lose one of his tires.
Use caution. It was used in a carjacking in Brown Deer.
All right, we lost a tire here at Hampton. 45 miles an hour. All right, they just got pinned in by another truck. Bail, bail, bail.
The suspect attempted to go round a truck at the traffic light, but got blocked. 6 suspects then bailed out of the vehicle and fled on foot. The Wauwatosa Police Department quickly apprehended all 6 and took them into custody, bringing the dangerous chase to an end. On August 28, 2022, the trooper observed a black motorcycle speeding and making an improper lane change. The trooper activated emergency lights and began catching up to the motorcycle, which was exceeding the speed limit. The trooper notified Troop D Communications of the traffic stop attempt, describing the rider as wearing a black helmet, white t-shirt, and blue jeans. As the trooper approached the intersection, the motorcyclist glanced back and shook his head, then sped up and switched lanes. The trooper then informed Troop D that a pursuit was in progress.
White shirt, black helmet, no 28 display. It's gonna be a white male, also blue jeans on with black shoes.
I'm clear, getting on the interstate.
Get right, get right.
10-15, just about.
Realizing the pursuit needed to end before entering the interstate, the trooper performed a channelization technique. Forcing the motorcycle onto the grassy shoulder, the suspect lost control, laying the bike down. The trooper notified Troop D Communications of the crash. The suspect was handcuffed and placed under arrest. After being read his Miranda rights and agreeing to a blood test, the 19-year-old suspect was searched, then transported to Villa Rica Hospital for medical clearance. 2 tubes of blood were collected, sealed, and stored. The suspect was later booked at the Carroll County Sheriff's Office. The motorcycle was confirmed stolen, and a Glock 48 pistol found on the suspect was also reported stolen. The motorcycle had already been recovered, and the weapon was processed as evidence. On August 12, 2018, a reckless driver ran a stop sign at high speed right in front of a Greenfield police trooper. The trooper immediately activated emergency lights and sirens, but the driver failed to stop, leading to a wild pursuit.
You go first. I'll follow you. Dispatch. We're going eastbound movement, approaching Cold Spring. Speeds are about 75 miles per hour. Traffic is light. Cold Spring.
didn't take long for the trooper to catch up with the fleeing driver, but when attempting to execute the pit maneuver, complete chaos ensued.
All right, roll over, squad, roll over, squad, Loomis.
The suspect continued fleeing as other patrol cars pursued him. The priority shifted to rescuing the trooper from the rolled-over vehicle. Thankfully, they were able to get him out, and he was unharmed. The suspect, 26-year-old Jorge Ornelas, was later stopped and arrested. He faces charges of first-degree reckless endangerment and fleeing an officer resulting in bodily harm after the high-speed pursuit. On September 14, 2024, Florida Highway Patrol troopers began pursuing a red motorcycle with an expired tag. The rider, 63-year-old Scott Thomas, evaded multiple stop attempts recklessly. During the chase, Thomas swerved into oncoming traffic and intentionally collided with an FHP patrol vehicle. Troopers attempted to box in the suspect as it seemed like the safest option, but it wasn't going to be easy. Let's see how this all plays out. Unfamiliar with the area, the suspect reached a dead end, and it didn't end well for him. The chase ended on Charleston Shores Boulevard, where troopers successfully apprehended Scott Thomas. He was arrested and charged with fleeing and eluding, reckless driving, and driving with a suspended license. It was revealed that Thomas had an active warrant in Palm Beach County and a suspended license since April 2024. No serious injuries were reported, and he was booked into the Palm Beach County Jail. On July 5, 2023, a Florida Highway Patrol trooper was patrolling northbound on Interstate 75 when he observed a yellow Fiat 500 driving aggressively, changing lanes rapidly, and tailgating other vehicles. The driver accelerated to over 100 miles per hour, prompting the trooper to initiate a traffic stop. However, as the trooper approached the vehicle, the driver, later identified as Noel DeJesus Resto Jr., fled, sparking a high-speed pursuit. As traffic bottlenecked, the suspect abandoned the vehicle and fled on foot. After a foot chase, the trooper, with help from a retired law enforcement officer, successfully apprehended the suspect, later identified as Noel DeJesus Resto Jr. He was taken into custody after confirming multiple active warrants in his name. On September 24, 2023, two teenagers stole an SUV, sparking a high-speed pursuit with the Florida Highway Patrol. After receiving reports of the stolen vehicle on Interstate 75, an FHP trooper caught up with the red SUV. However, the driver failed to stop when signaled by the trooper. The trooper stayed close to the suspect vehicle, patiently waiting for the right opportunity to execute a pit maneuver. After multiple TVI attempts, the suspect was brought to a stop, ending the chase. The suspect was then arrested and taken into custody without further incident. On Saturday, December 7th, 2024, the trooper observed an orange Dodge Challenger bypassing a red light by cutting through a parking lot and heading north on Checote Road. The trooper activated emergency lights to make a stop. As the vehicle turned onto Azalea Drive, it accelerated rapidly, running a stop sign at Azalea and Sunflower Drives. The trooper then notified Troop A Communications to initiate a pursuit.
On Azalea, it's an orange Dodge Challenger. Just speeds 82, light traffic. Turn on Hinkson. It's on 282 Zebra, 282 Zebra Mary.
Destination is Warrior Glass Bridge.
People notify Little Rock.
No! No! Put your hands up! Crawl out! Put your hands up! Put your other hand up! Put your other hand up! Driver, put your other hand up!
The suspect was successfully stopped and arrested, placed in the back seat of the patrol car, and taken into custody, bringing the chase to an end. On August 23, 2022, Jacksonville Regional Communications Center issued a BOLO for a stolen vehicle. Trooper was stationed when he spotted a white box truck in the inside lane matching the description. After confirming with JRCC, they identified the vehicle as the stolen one. Before initiating the stop, the driver was erratically changing lanes without regard for other traffic. Sergeant Sabo joined Trooper, and they both attempted to stop the vehicle by activating their lights and sirens. However, the driver refused to pull over, initiating a pursuit.
I'm at 373. So they come down the hill, I'll be ready. Drivers continue northbound. Trying to get him to pull over. 404. Just forced him off the exit 374. Pull through the stop sign. 444, how many years you got in there? He's coming to me at 377, he's coming to me, he's traveling in the southbound lane. Traveling north to the southbound.
The suspect was posing a serious danger to everyone on the road, but executing a pit maneuver wasn't a safe option as it could have caused even more trouble. Let's see how this is going to play out.
Suspect going to rest area. 54, he did not go in the rest area. He's still a little more. Suspect still northbound, did not go in the rest area.
Copy this unit.
2-4. 1098 is the pursuit. Put the troopers in it. Your radio's not working all the way. 578, go to the number 2 position. Center and right lane. Looks like he may get off the exit, but he's swerving all 3 lanes right now. There's 49 just tried to...
ACSO units deployed stop sticks, successfully deflating the vehicle's rear right tire. Despite this, the suspect continued driving recklessly, showing no regard for the safety of other drivers on the road.
84. Going north, he's probably going to get back on the interstate again. Keep heading north. He's going to go northbound, southbound lane. 22. Subject going the wrong way on the road. Real lateral units behind us. Suspect vehicle. Continue. Wrong way west on 24 at this time. Wrong way west on 24 at this time. Have a triple behind the electric unit.
Multiple patrol cars closed in on the suspect, forcing him to turn into a parking lot. The chase was now on the brink of being brought to a stop.
Can I remain in the parking lot? Can I remain in the parking lot? Southbound 34, southbound 34.
The chase ended on Archer Road, where the suspect drove on the wrong side of the road, hitting 2 ACSO K9 vehicles. After more failed pit attempts, ACSO units successfully stopped the suspect, Brandon James Baker, in a parking lot. He fled on foot but was quickly arrested. While in the patrol vehicle, Baker tampered with the camera. After being read his Miranda rights, he admitted to stealing several cards from the stolen vehicle.